Next up, at UFC Macau, we have probably fight of the night. This is most likely fight of the night or very close to it if it is not. We have Kavanagh taking on Jose Ochoa. Kavanagh, 7-0 in his career. He is undefeated. He's got 5 stoppages, taking on Jose Ochoa, 7-0 in his career as well. 4-0-1 in his last 5, all of which were finish wins. Kavanagh is a fast-paced striker. He's got incredible movement, very nice speed. And I mentioned this in my quick picks. I'm going to mention it again. To the point where you're watching highlight tapes and you're breaking down tape, it almost looks like he's in fast forward. Just like a 1.5x.
What are you talking about?
Kavanagh. Insanely fast. Like, it's ridiculous how fast he is. You watch him enter pockets, leave pockets, throw hands, just do everything with nuts speed. He does also have some raw power. So the combination of speed and raw power has been working very well for him. He doesn't chase knockouts. He's got enough cardio to fight for a full 15 minutes. He is a genuine prospect with a ton of composure. He's taking on Jose Ochoa. This guy's a well-rounded guy. He's happy to slug it out. He's happy to work in some grappling. Takedown defense is solid, and he does a great job defending the actual takedowns instead of just little pitter-patter strikes and wasting time doing that. He has finishes on the feet, but that has more to do with his incredible pressure and volume than it does with one-punch knockout power. He can be hittable, though, but he is usually durable enough to hang, or at least so far he has been. This is going to be a really fun fight. Both guys are fast. Both guys are versatile. I'm choking. And they're both going to slug it out. This fight could go anywhere. Could stay on the feet, go on the ground. They're both prepared for all of it. I am going to pick Loner here because I think he's just too fast. I think even if all the other skills are equal, the speed is going to be the differentiator here. Loner looks like a real high-level prospect. He's had high-level training. Jose is a dog. He loves moving forward, but I think that forward pressure is only going to help Loner, who's nuts fast. Just touch, go, and ultimately get it done. The pick is going to be Loner Kavanagh. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in some people that in this chat that were here for the Contender Series, because obviously Kavanagh was on the Contender Series this year, and everyone was very sure about the other guy, right? Can't remember his name, but they were like, he's an MMA lab. This guy's a Cage Warriors fraud. Put it on this guy because he's going to fucking smoke Kavanagh, so we put it on that guy. And he got put out worse than maybe one of the worst knockouts I've ever seen. The way that guy went stiff, the way that guy went fucking limp and stiff at the same time, which typically only I can do in the bedroom. But he was out fucking cold. And that was just like a little check left that he stuck right on the fucking button. Jose's a guy that is going to be aggressive. He's a shoot-a-box guy. Those people are aggressive. They're reckless. They're tough as shit. But they start slowing down, and a lot of times they're winning fights until they're not, and it feels like that's exactly what's going to happen here. Jose's going to be coming across, and it might look like the David Onama fight, right? David Onama got a little bit of trouble, right? They got the young kid came in, was all over him early, didn't really know how to react. He was trying to make his reads, got caught in the process, but you saw once he figured it out, you know, he was able to handle that fight pretty convincingly. Kavanagh could be the same thing. Obviously, I don't think he's going to get knocked down, but could be backing up, making his reads, getting hit. People are like, oh my God, what's going on? And then once he settles down and he controls the cage, he should be able to take over, especially with those counters. So I do like Kavanagh here, even though he's typically those Cage Warriors people. They come over, they struggle a little bit, and but I think Jose's just a little bit too wild, a little bit too green, a little bit too young. But I think Jose's good. I just think he's a little green.
I am surprised to see such a wide line here, a minus 355 favorite with 2 undefeated prospects. And obviously,
Loner Kavanagh from China.
Ming Lao Kavanagh. Anyway, minus 355 in his career, I get it. Or sorry, minus 355 in the sportsbooks, I get it. If you're looking at him in a vacuum, he's very good. He's lightning fast, seems to be a prospect. But it's 2 undefeated, untested guys. I am surprised that those are the odds, but that is what they are. If you want to check. Okay, I'll just sit here in silence while you check something.
Yeah, don't mind. Thank you. Loner Kavanagh. Why did it have the Contender Series? It has his Cage Warriors odds. He was always a favorite in Cage Warriors. I couldn't remember what his odds were for the Contender Series because the other kid was supposed to be pretty good. That was a good prospect for MMA lab, and he just fucking slapped his ass.
He's good. He's fast. He should be the favorite. He should win. I'm just surprised it's this wide against another undefeated prospect. $9,400 in DraftKings Fantasy.
That's weird.
All right. If you think Loner gets it done inside the distance, then he'll probably be worth that money. If you think it's just going to be a really fun back and forth scrap, you might want to save that money for some other spots. If you want to check all the
minus 160
in his last fight,
and he looked about 355. So
there you go.
There you go. Now you know.
WeWantPicks.com. Click becoming members. Freaking $10. Like, what an absolute joke. It's $10 a month. And if you haven't made a ton of money over the last several months, you did something
Guys,
wrong.
I was in the fucking emergency room this morning getting surgery, yet here I am for you guys. Is that not worth $10 for a month of my time? I almost died today. This close.
He actually did text saying, "Hey, head's killing. You think we can move this to tomorrow?" And I said, "I can't. I got my anniversary dinner tomorrow. We could do Thursday." And he was like, "I don't want to wait that long. Let's do it today." Well, what are we looking at, Jacob?
That's Norma, and it looks like she went to the tire shop.
There you go. Top heavy and back heavy, Norma Dumont. Marty OG again. Guys, for real though, if you aren't on premium yet, these boys are the most deserving trio in the business. Trio Artem's included in that. Nobody offers the same quality analysis, tips, tools, and Jacob is the most entertaining man in MMA.
Appreciate
Jacob
that.
also is recovering from, is that a vagina? We can't put stuff like that on here. All right. Oh, all healed up.